Folks, sorry about that. We had a customer. Check it out. Gorgeous Thursday out here. Let's see if we can't show you guys a few things before the next person comes in. Maybe grab a quick little snack along the way here. A couple of these little Barbados are still holding in there. And she's still putting out some more blooms. Yeah, it's just a cherry, but it's still fun to come around and snack on. So come try them. Oh, there's another one there. That's a little bit better. That's more of the hue that I like there. But you like them more on the tart side, then get them more on the green side. Let's see. Got a few things. Well, still got to harvest more of this roselle. For the last batch, folks, we'll be doing one more batch of this roselle jam. And that will be it for the season. Next season will be that. Hopefully a lot more. Let's go see what's inside of here. Anything inside of there? Nope. Cool little nest. Some spider webs right along the top there. One dropping through there. And for some odd reason, it does gets little spots over here. Look at this one here. Another one that's poking through. And it does help insulate all these dead leaves. It helps to insulate the vine for winter. So here's a few more. But you're not eating the outside of these fruit anyway. So it's not what the outside or what the outside looks like. It's what the inside is. So that's what counts. It's hanging in there. She's got a few in here. It's like Easter egg hunting. But you're not eating them from the vine anyways. You're waiting until they actually drop. You just got to keep the ants off. That's the big problem. And he's green and old. No, he's not a problem. This thing is starting to go, as you can see. Older trunk on here. It's all gnarly. But you go ahead and you make more along the way. These two dancing. Butterflies all over the place. Kiwi's out making holes. She made one right next to my Ceci Love seedling. I mean, I'm sitting there talking to Nana just a few minutes ago, and I look over and she's got like a 1.5 foot hole right next to the roots. Had no care in the world. Yes, that was really fun. I'll show you. I just had to mulch the whole thing. But what do we have here? Still got them holding on. The old Marcus pumpkin. Look at this beast of an avocado. Bagged up. Oh, and you see it. It's gonna be a nice bowling ball size avocado. Good size, folks. Can't wait. It's our first one. She's in a 7-gallon. She's a tall or a tiny little tree, but figured we could go ahead and keep her happy enough to where she'll fruit for us. Big, beautiful leaves on her. But why did I let her fruit so early? She's going to be a big tree, and I don't mind stunting her. I'd rather keep her a little bit smaller in a pot, preferably, or maybe after this fruit, than maybe in the ground somewhere. But still, it will be a stunted tree nonetheless. Got some white over here. This one looks like it's already starting to get dried. But yeah, we're going to find out what that's about, what it tastes like there, and we'll see what we can do for you. Oh, Kent mango, the elusive Kent mango. You ever heard of this one? They say it is quite delicioso. Wow, very rare. Look, this even has like some mild variegation on there. Amazing. That Kent. Very, very rare. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. Look at this little Katuk plant. Well, I would say it's all of, you got maybe 9 feet in there, 10 foot at the top there. But she's got blooms and fruit hanging all through here. Let's see if we can't show you guys a few of the little fruits in there. There's some more there. And they're basically like raw little peanuts. There's a few there and just covered in blooms. Let's see if I can't just bring you around underneath here. Oh, don't turn the phone. Hang on here. There's tons of them. But if you don't go ahead and pick them, those will be the seeds to make more plants. They taste quite nice. They're like raw peanuts. Hang on here. Can we do it? The flowers are edible as well, but why eat the flowers when you can get more protein out of it, right? And when you pick one, you knock off a ton of the blooms, but it's what it is. Allegedly, they say it's like 49% protein, 16% fiber for the leaves, I guess, and then it's a phosphorus fixer, but it's like little peanuts, y'all. Little crunch, mild. I guess you could cook with them, but why heat them up? Spinning it around. Not bad. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We got June plums still hanging in there. I took the bags off just because they were getting mildewy in there. The ants started farming aphids all along the bag, so bad idea. Nature knows best. Don't go ahead and bag them up unless they're ripe, I guess, but I eat the leaves. Very nice. And canepa, are we expecting fruit? No. It's more of a flex to have. Some of these trees, you know, my May up here, people ask me all the time, can we do canepas? All the Puerto Ricans, of course, we want canepas, but can you get the tree? Sure. The fruit, on the other hand, not so much. I mean, I haven't seen anyone fruit it this far north, but hit me up if that's you. Could be wrong. But let me show you this little precocious platano over here. I got to clean up a lot of this back line. But look at this thing. Have y'all ever seen a tiny plantain fruit before the bigger stalk? Look at the difference of size here. Hopefully my signal doesn't go out. But it's like double the size. This is all of head high for me, but still, let's say waist high for the rest. The Puerto Rican plantains in the small one kicks off a bloom. Way out of line. Way out of line. I don't know what to do. It's a cocky little plant. It just wants to be shooting before the elders. I don't get it, but it's what it is. It's Puerto Rican. That's what they do, right? Way out of line, but now what? So now it's going to bloom, and then we go ahead and what? Chop it back? I doubt it's going to give us anything, but let's see. Look, it's full of water in there. But I don't know. Tune in and let me know if you've seen that before. Maybe it's very common. This one, chasing the squirrels up. And because this tree is dead, folks, you tap on it, and this is all like powdery. Like it's not bueno. So what I'm noticing is tons, like you can see the bark falling down. What I'm noticing is lots of different types of new mycelium growing. Is it edible or not? I'm seeing these pop up more places as well. But this one is now a fantastic little passion fruit vine. Awesome purple, flowering and fruiting for us over here very nicely. Oh, starting to get the scab in there too. Yep, you can see it. Got a few of them in the bamboo. I got some bamboo back here as well that I need to start making more of. A little bit cleaner. Will turn purple once it's ready. But I got this silver stripe back here. I have this thinner stuff that is more for like nursery style. And then I have some thicker stuff that's more like 3-inch. That's coming up as well. But we'll be making some more of that here shortly. Got neem as well back here in this corner, but hi, giant jujubes. Can they put on at least a fruit or two? We're not greedy here at Growing Together Nursery. We just want a few. Come on. Just to show you that it is possible, right? And if not, we wait. We wait. That's what these gases are making us do. All the gases back here, Costa Rican guavas, are all flowered up, but they're not putting on anything yet. Hopefully next year. Beautiful leaves, no issues with them, no pests, smell amazing, and easily grown here. But you got this lemon meringue, hopefully going to go ahead and put on some blooms for us this year and a few fruit for us. If not, we're going to have a stern talking to her. Angie over here, got some mangoes in pots, folks. Never enough, never enough. Don't ask me how many, because I want to tell you it's never enough. It's the straight up truth. Once you have 12, you want 20, right? This Valencia Pride is getting out of line. She's trying to come out way in the path. She's a big grower. We warned you. I know, I know. We're going to do whatever we can. More of this roselle starting to get ready for harvesting. And of course, you can sit there and milk this a lot later, but that's not what we're looking to do here. We're trying to get them in and out as fast as possible, so that way there's no issues with the powdery mildew on the mangoes. Mangoes are first. That is my number one. That's our main objective over here, first and foremost. This is off the Maria right here. This little graft off that thick one. Boom. That's the thickest scion that I've ever used, and that was on the Maria. Very vigorous grower, y'all. He's going to be very nice. Stay tuned. There will be more. But some of these are still kicking off some hope. Little hope in there, I know, as I get all in the shadow. Will it take? Won't it? I don't know. Right in there. Right on that edge, top left. It's a tiny thing. Maybe it's dead. Maybe it's false hope. I don't know. Tune in. The Cathys took off more than the rest of them. For the most part, Cathy is a very easy tree to graft. That one right there did very well. The two Glens that I went ahead and grafted out here did not do as well, but it is what it is. I got to grab some more of these off of here. And now the bugs are starting to come out to them. So I'm starting to see more holes in the leaves. The ants are starting to work around. Yeah, here's one that took there. I do believe this one's Cathy as well. Yep, K3. And that one just popped right there. Venus did not make it. This was the one that I did with no cover. I went ahead and chopped that one back. But womp, womp, womp. We'll try again next year. Basically, we have a bunch of rootstock trees that I planted out. Oh, that are now rootstocks. Originally, they were grafted cultivars, but now I am, well, most of them are just turpentine. Besides some of these seedlings, like these 3-in-1 sugarloaf mangoes, growing out like one solid tree there, which is quite nice. But another katuk over here laid down, so These leaves, wow, look at the size of these. Way bigger than the one over there. And this is full sun for them, so much bigger. The leaves look totally different. They look, I don't know, more supple. Like, oh, I like this plant. Bigger nuts. Whoa, easy there, boy. I know. Listen. I just found this one out. I knew it was here, but she's got bigger nuts. What are you gonna say? Quite nice. The other one, excuse me, the other one sits more in the shade, so maybe there's a flavor difference. I don't know. And this one's growing in the mix with other plants, so I don't know. Maybe there's something to it. Versus the variegated one. But let me see if I can show you all the difference here. Hang with me. Hang on here. I do like the variegated one just because the look is nice. The leaves are really cool. Has more of that smoke finish, but what's really nice is, if I can show y'all, or else I'm making them up. Oh, right here. This one, focus with the wind, has more of like a pink hue. See that? And that's not much. They do get more color than that. Hang on. Try not to beat up this little white sapota here. Put on a nice little flush, finally. Why? Why did it give me this new flush? I was just complaining that it wasn't doing much a couple weeks ago, right? I was showing y'all going, dude, what's happening with this Densler, right? Densler white sapota. Gave it a nice little bit of that compost tea and boom, it exploded. But let me show you what this looks like real quick. Try not to spin around too fast for you. We got more over here, but I want to show you there's one that's actually more on the mature side. It has more pink tones to it, and the flavor is different as well. Now I'm going to look like a fool for wasting y'all's time looking for something that's not ready, but it may just be not that time. It may not be its time. Hang on, you can tilt this whole tree over and see. Shake it and see what happens. No, it's probably none in there that's ready. But anyways, we'll come back to it. It's a little bit sweeter, has like more of a smokier finish, I think, if I remember. But onwards we move, folks. Yeah, this chick was over here digging for moles, going nuts, tilling up this beautiful soil. My gosh, exposing what's really in here. It's like, man, I tell him it's all beautiful mulch, it's all great and top dress, but no, she's like, look, it's only 1 inch of mulch. He's lying. I'm like, no, I'm not lying. But anyways, Sassy Love seedling, right? Beautiful aroma. It is a brand new seedling of, and it is a return to sender. So grafted back onto itself just to see which side will flower first. I know it's a weird experiment that we're going to try. Freshly mulched because she had a huge hole right down here. No respect for your boy. She does what she wants when she's chasing these moles. So yeah, get you a squirrel dog, they said. She'll keep all the rodents back. And then she starts digging at the roots, getting down to square tacks. What is this? Why is there miwas on the ground? Well, folks, I'm going to have to tell you the truth. Miwas, all right, the issue with them, I'll say this, not all of them, some of these are still good. Some of them are getting bit up by these fruit flies. That's actually a decent one there. Both of those are fine. Some of these are getting the fruit flies, and then they're getting the getting little maggots coming out. And the flavor on these this year hasn't been the greatest, folks. I'm not going to lie. They've been drier. They haven't been as sweet. Now, there is no irrigation for this little miwa. She's out here on 3rd Street and the 3rd lane. Although we have irrigation available to it. We're running a new type of idea where I don't water this third lane. The other two was constantly on the irrigation. This side, not so much. But this time, none of the systems or the irrigation is off on the whole entire property here. I'm only hand watering and such. But yeah, these Miwas, they missed the year. They seem a lot drier. They're not that sweet. The juice isn't really there. It's all right. They're going to come back for next year. I am going to go ahead and give them some compost tea. Yes, kumquats. These are the Miwas. Now the leaves look much better than the other citrus family, you know, the other trees that we have here. But what I do is basically snip off the old and nasty stuff and let the new stuff sprout back out. But compared to this kumquat here, which is that variegated one, and should I have let the rootstock go ahead and grow down here? No, but I did. All white, just shot up from the bottom there. Probably isn't going to produce much, but it's taken lots of sun without any issues, and it's almost head high. Quite impressive. That's why I left it. I was like, well, there's no thorns, which is quite nice, or I'd say minimal if they're here. This, I think, is also rootstock as well, because it's very lanky compared to the actual kumquat here. It's, again, cool leaves, whatever. I got it whenever first installed, but I wouldn't say it's the greatest. What's up? Sour kumquats. Yeah, that's what that one is. It's a sour one, but you utilize them, I guess, okay, but for me, not so much. I hear her digging somewhere. Oh, she's messing my Kathy up. What are you doing? What are you? She's all, messing around. I just went ahead and made her a nice little beautiful box out of Mexicans, getting her ready for the winter. And she's already putting on some new growth. Putting in this right here. This is exactly what we're doing. And I probably need to get some more buckets out here, because so far what I'm using on here, everything's liking. So, and I'm just dropping all kinds of this stuff right into some water, aerating it up. Hey, don't drink that. Don't drink that. Get out of there. No, you got fresh water. But this right here is the GT and exclusive this and that tea, folks. Look at that. Oh, she loves to go ahead and lick it, which is nasty, but that is where it's at. Oh, come on by. You can smell it yourself. Promise that you won't forget it. But yeah, I honestly want to go ahead and get more buckets in here and get more brewing, because this stuff is really juicing my trees up, folks. I'll come back to that, but big difference. I honestly am seeing a big difference already. I'm not even going to front. But we are open this weekend. We got all kinds of fun stuff still. I am selling some of the trees, so more will be available down the road here. Temps are cooling down, so it is a great time to be outside. People are realizing that Florida is fun. Yay! We can be outside. But the mosquitoes are going to get you, so think about that before you start spraying a bunch of DEET all over the place. Yay! But I'll mind my business. Yay! All these little sweet ahis. I had to go ahead and put it on puppet strings because she's a thick girl over here. What do you feed her? Don't ask me. Don't do it. But this thing is just dumping out all kinds of beautiful little fruits. Sweet. There's no heat to this, folks. None. Great for seasonings. And she's being fed whatever they're being fed. Besides this one. This one's my own. This is my baby right here. No, not that one. Not that one. That one's, she comes from great stock right there. I love them all, folks. Come on. It doesn't matter where you start. It's how you finish, right? But we got mangoes. We got fruit trees. We got this and that. Come on by and see us this weekend. We are going to be here triple sec, y'all. Have you tasted this triple sec mango yet? I have not. Until then, we will dream. But we got all kinds of different stuff here, different sizes. Help me help you. The more you buy, the more you save. And yeah, we got dogs here. That is part of the drill. They will meet you at the gate. Just hang out at the gate. We will go ahead and come over and grab you. Don't worry. We're here to help you out. Grow something. This is it. The weather is nice. All right. The moringa's about to come down once it's done flowering, so we will have some fun stuff. But anyways, we got dogs here. If you come by, I know a lot of people are like, dude, I don't want to step and poop. It's like, listen, you step and poop, then the discount's for you. We got to go.